How will I signal my intention?
This gun in my hand.
WPBC Studios is supported by Blyco. Do you own or rent your home? Sure you do. Does it play on your nerves sometimes, seeing the same four walls day after day while the world passes you by? Of course it does. Does the sweet siren song of the sea beckon you? You know it does. Do you want adventure, intrigue, temporary deafness from standing too near the 4-pounder cannon as she shatters the bow of an enemy vessel? Sure you do. Are there people or problems you need to leave behind? Are you looking to make a name for yourself, particularly a new name so your past will never catch up with you? Sign up with Blyco. Blyco makes it easy to bundle your homeowner's or renter's insurance with your auto policy, and even easier to bundle your handful of possessions into a duffel bag that unfolds to serve as your hammock. Go to blyco.verf and make your mark on the Articles of Agreement today.
Drama Radio, 1310 AM, WPBC, Parabellum City.
4 minutes past 6 o'clock here in the WPBC newsroom. I'm Stephen Phelps. Our top story, controversy at the National Rifle Manufacturers Association Gun-Ho Convention in downtown Parabellum City. Attendees are being told they can't bring mortars, claymore mines, or radioactive material exceeding 3.6 roentgens. Pardon me, I've just been handed breaking news. Governor Hubie Tillis has been shot early this evening in his office at the Capitol building. He was rushed to St. Gabriel Hospital where he was pronounced dead at 5:14 p.m. Sources at the governor's office say this was not a political assassination. An off-duty police officer was involved in the shooting, holding the end of the revolver described by witnesses as the grip, with the barrel pointed away from himself and apparently in the direction of Governor Tillis at the time the device discharged. Police had been searching for a shoplifting suspect on the furthest outskirts of the city who matched Governor Tillis's description. A 14-year-old Latino male, 4'6", with a medium-dark complexion, wearing a rainbow wig and jodhpurs. The 6-foot-tall, 53-year-old Tillis, first African-American elected governor in our state, apparently would not cooperate in a timely manner when the plainclothes officer drew his weapon and ordered him to the ground. Governor Hubie Tillis is survived by his wife, 3 children, and 4 grandchildren. Our thoughts and prayers are with the police officer in this trying time, who has been suspended for 6 hours with pay. Returning to our top story.
Have they got him? What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Armand Chilton. A madman just charged into our newsroom and shot our chief news anchor, Steve Phelps. The shooter then blasted a coffee maker and ran toward the lobby. There are 4 of us in the studio who witnessed these horrible events, and I can't tell you... I'm being told it seems that the victim, Steve Phelps, was a heavy smoker. When driving his car, he tended to activate his turn signal later than he should have, and he had 3 maxed-out credit cards. Reporter Stephen Phelps, certainly no angel, dead at age 42. And I'm receiving breaking news that across town at a church or school, or maybe a church school, 5 people have been killed. Is that a live feed from the church school? We have a reporter on the scene already? No, that is not a live feed you're hearing. That's the madman coming back through the newsroom for...
Hi, I'm Kip Nerrickson. I've been an intern here at WPBC for 3 weeks. Mr. Green, do you want me to go ahead with the church school shooting story or describe what happened here? Okay, well, what you heard was the unknown alleged assailant or perpetrator or whatever. The guy who shot Steve came back and shot Armand. He really didn't like that coffee maker either because he shot it again. And then a policeman came in from the back door of the newsroom. Is that the west side of the building or south? The south door he came in. And the policeman shot the alleged murderer.
Hey, what's this alleged crap? You trying to say that guy ain't a murderer? Like I just shot the guy for no reason or something?
No, sir. We get trained in school to say allegedly a lot because we could get sued otherwise.
You spreading lies about me as if I shot some innocent person again? Is that what you're doing? Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your head.
I don't understand.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting arrest. I said put your hands behind your back and get on your knees with your face on the ground. Left foot yellow. Right hand blue.
I can't physically do all those things, sir. You're contradicting yourself.
Get down. Keep away from me. You all saw that, right? He was coming at me. He's scuttling backwards like a crab.
Officer, do you mind if I move up to the microphone? We're still broadcasting live.
Yeah, don't let me stop you.
If you're still listening out there, this is Jonathan Green, news director here at WPBC. To reiterate the top stories, Governor Tillis dead at age 53 in an officer-involved shooting. I can't remember if they said the governor had a gun in his hand or seemed to be leaning over in a direction where the shooter imagined a gun might have been at the time he expired from a projectile that came from a device that seems to have been held by a policeman. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Then in our newsroom, we just witnessed the shooting of our chief news anchor, Stephen Phelps, certainly no angel. Armand Chilton, a great reporter, but a degenerate gambler. There was an unknown gunman, and Kip the intern. What was Kip's last name? Never mind, we'll have that for you in our 6:30 update. As is so often the case, they might have survived if they had obeyed the police or the random gunman, although neither of them issued demands now that I think about it. We don't know anything about the unknown gunman yet, but he may have been troubled. There might have been pressures at home, his work might have been stressful. He probably felt threatened by this rogues gallery of jaded booze-hound reporters looming over him. He seems like a somewhat young man. Jill, could you wipe some of the blood off his face? Yes, I'd say the shooter was somewhere in his 20s or 40s or 50s. A troubled young man who was thought to have some form of mental illness. I heard him described just minutes ago as a madman, so... Aw, man, come on! Are you serious? Jill, call somebody in from Studio B, will you? I think we're gonna have dead air if we don't get someone...
I'm Roscoe Pendergast, meteorologist here at 1310 AM. Will someone please kill the teletype machine? I meant to unplug it.
Well, I'm sorry.
There's an active shooter situation still at the church school on the west side of Parabellum Heights, and I believe we have a sniper shooting from the building across from us. That explains what happened to Mr. Green and what is about.
This is Chet Kleinfelter.
This is Jill Santopoulos with WPBC.
Can we just get a minute to... What the f... Now stop that. My name is Hap Fernwood. I'm from Ace Sales Associates. We're going to try a little something new here today. Representatives from the major firearms manufacturers are stationed on roofs surrounding the WPBC building, listening on their portable wireless sets. This building is 14 stories high and filled up with radio folks and insurance salesmen and dental hygienists who you'll be able to sight through the windows if they aren't hiding too good. Shouldn't be a problem for y'all to signal your bids, so let's get down to business. How many of these lives would you be willing to sacrifice in order to keep profiting from the sale of the firearms you manufacture? Who will give me 5 lives?
161 2 down
Sold to the American. How Many, episode 16 of This Gun in My Hand, was underwritten and overwritten by Rob Northrop. Visit thisguninmyhand.blogspot.com for credits, show notes, details on how to subscribe and to buy my books, including Little Heist in the Big Woods and other revisionist atrocities. On what device do I listen to this show? This Gun in My Hand.